bitch. We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna see what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and see what the energy's like. And it's just really about healing. I made some new cards, so I'm excited to share those with you all. But yeah, let's just get it on and started. I'm gonna start with my karma cards. I haven't used them in so long. Okay. Or just the collective need to hear, not what they want to hear. Yeah. Somebody is so tired. Because I didn't get the yarn and the shit once inside down here. Energize. Okay. Spirit, give me a few. Somebody could be a Pisces. You keep Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Spirit, drop one for right now. 1:11 on the clock. Okay. What's this way? Aries, your willpower spiritually. It's talking about your willpower on a spiritual level, or like understanding your power on a spiritual level, or getting in tune with self on a spiritual level, and having a deeper introspection into self and what you're capable of doing mentally, what you think you know about on a mental level. Okay, on a mental level, it's like old principles, morals, and values, what you think you know. And then on spiritual level, it's like, okay, my highest potential, the gifts, the abilities that I do possess. Some light on me. And on a physical level, do it your own way. And on a physical level, how can you implement these moves to come about your higher self as far as your powers, being able to like reach that peak of confidence, being able to reach that peak of security within self, to know, okay, on a spiritual level, I know I'm capable of doing this, but is my mental blocking me for reaching my highest self on a spiritual level? And physically, how can I do something to remove that blockage or to overcome that mentality to reach my highest potential on a physical and spiritual level? How can I have my physical match my spiritual? Spiritual, stir up the situation by using. On a spiritual level, okay, something could be stirring. What the fuck? I don't know who the fuck is tired, but you tired. You need to get some rest. On the spiritual level, something can be stirring the pots as far as your spiritual, because it's not matching your physical, and or your spiritual is something that you want, but how can you implement moves to work towards your spiritual, your higher self, what your higher self is pointing you to, instead of fighting against it? Mental, be open to new ideas about. And like I said, it's that mental blockage of like not seeing yourself in a higher light, or having old principles, morals, and values overcome what you feel on a spiritual level, what you do in your physical, that it like penetrates your growth. On a physical, invest a way to, how can you invest into your physical to change your mentality? It's like implementing healthier diets to change your mentality so you can reach this higher self, or this higher peak of your spiritual intuition to protect. Yeah. How can you protect your intuition on a spiritual level? I bet I'm hurry up. How can you protect yourself on a spiritual level as far as your intuition and the downloads that you do receive? How can you protect yourself or protect what's to come? Mental attitudes from the past, about what is in your mental about the past that's stopping you from living in the present and going towards your future. When you're stuck in the past, things will pass you by, opportunities, blessings, not blessings, inheritance. Things like that will pass you by due to you being tied in bondage to your past. When you're supposed to go, grasp lessons, grow, grasp, go. Somebody could be on go. You're supposed to grow, grasp lessons, and then move forward to your future, but you're supposed to live in the present, express gratitude. But it's like a mental blockage there from your past, or it's like going through the hurt but holding on to the hurt. Hi, baby, come up here. It's like going through the hurt but holding on to the hurt that is penetrating the lessons that you do obtain in your present and going forward to your future, which is putting like a halt to your journey. Mental attitudes, yeah, okay. Physical resulting from the history of, like I said, that's cancer. It's like having a familiar feeling from your past and it resurfaced to, and it completely puts you at a halt because it's too familiar. When it could genuinely be a blessing for you, not a blessing. It could be a divine gift for you. But if you're not healing, your blessing can pass you up. Like you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't have the mental capacity to hold this blessing in your hands due to you not working on yourself and actually healing and growing to that higher self, the higher self activation. So you don't want to come into cahoots with a blessing as in like financially, love, family, and you don't see the blessing in front of you due to past feelings, due to something going wrong in your past and you're afraid of it reoccurring in your present. So you have to heal up and actually obtain the lessons so you don't mistake something from your present as in your past. Um, I was finna say something. Hold on, yeah. You don't want, and then what you're trying to block, I mean, not block, somebody's trying to block something. Maybe somebody's trying to, like, I'm cool on their destiny and trying to block what they're fated to do. Um, Also, getting these downloads intuitively could be stirring a pot in your physical due to knowing something. But it's like, how can I implement healthier moves in my physical to move towards my future? Move towards my, well, I'm in my present, but am I living in my past? I'm in my present, but am I bringing my past to my present? So that could be familiar for somebody where you're holding on to something and you're destined for something completely different. Okay, I'll do one more, spirit. I haven't used these cards in so long, but I love these cards. I'm like, I want to use my karma cards because, yeah. Somebody is going through some storms and you're being called to speak up. Maybe the storms is actually helping you articulate yourself and actually set boundaries and speak up for yourself instead of sitting back and not having a backbone. Or if you're used to having a backbone in situations, are you overly aggressive to the point where you're learning to advocate for yourself, but be more intelligent about it, not so hostile, or just go about situations in a complete different way, complete different manner. Take it how it resonates. Spiritual, demonstrate. Um, it's like you're getting demonstrations on a spiritual level, or you're trying to demonstrate something on a spiritual level, but are you leading by example? Mental realize. What do you need to realize on a mental level? It's like running from something, but it's like running from something mentally, but getting many demonstrations spiritually. or trying to make something a demonstration on a spiritual level, but you need to realize something like you can't make somebody a demonstration and they're spiritually protected. 10-10 confirmation. I mean, not confirmation. Somebody ended a cycle recently. Um, Physical, act as a leader. So in your physical, how can you implement moves to act like a leader? I mean, act as a leader instead of being a follower. It's like having a group of friends and they all do the same shit. And you're being called to step up to the plate and actually do something different instead of conforming to society norms and your friend group norms and your family norms. How can you lead by example and create this demonstration on a spiritual level? Hi, baby. Yeah, I don't want you in the camera. Can you lay down? You so hard headed. Let me move over. Um, yeah, it's like somebody needs to come in and also accepting truth to what it is. Like coming to realizations instead of trying to make something that it's not. And actually leading by example and taking a different approach, taking a different path instead of following the same path that you've seen family members or other people tend to do. How can you lead by example and actually set a positive demonstration on a spiritual level instead of conforming to the same shit, is what I'm saying, son. Uranus, heavy on Cancer. I don't know. Spirit demonstrate. Or you could be going through some type of storms that you intuitively pick up. And you know of the storms around you, but are you speaking up of the storms that's going on around you? 12:04 on the clock, 05, 06, 2:02. Okay, Spirit demonstrate. Thank you. Somebody, you got good juju. Or you're demonstrating on a spiritual level that you walk that walk, you talk that talk. If you do something, you mean it. You mean what you say, you do what you say. Which is also manifesting good karma for you. Due to you being a leader and realizing truths on a mental level, but also leading by example and demonstrating to the collective 1243 or demonstrating to people around you of this is how to do it, and you don't have to get back in that energy to manifest or accomplish certain goals. Living out loud and creativity, you are being very creative, and like I said, it's that living out loud energy is that okay, this is how I manifested the life that I wanted, but this is the things that I had to let go of. This is how I led through my storms, but also teach other people through my storms so they can come into their position and actually reach their higher self and activate their higher self on a spiritual concrete level. Concrete. Somebody could have recently just been sitting on the concrete, or something could be somebody can do something where you feel in the concrete for the community. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, somebody, you reap good ass karma, and that's teaching other people. Okay, doing ill intensive things, of course you're going to get your intention back. But if I'm operating out of that good intention energy, then of course I'm going to manifest good intentions back. Stir up the situation by using. Somebody, do you feel worthy, or is it a situation where you came into a situation wearing a mask, which is causing you, it's stirring up your emotions on a spiritual level due to wearing a mask in certain situations and not being true to yourself. So now that you're being called to step up to the plate and be true to yourself, it's like taking off that mask. It's like being worried about what people will think, or what the things that you said based on your actions, and being your authentic self. It's like trying to keep up this facade to the public instead of being your authentic true self. That's what this is giving me. Your sacredity. And knowing something on a spiritual level that's sacred. But you could have bashed it, and or like it's like getting a blessing but not appreciating the blessing that you get, and then become awoken to the blessing but knowing what you said, how you moved, what you did, and how people will view you due to how you went about this situation. Harvest, somebody here, you are reaping good juju, you're reaping divine. It's like planting seeds in other people's gardens and seeing the harvest from the seeds that you planted. But somebody feels worthy of something, and or do you feel worthy of something, which is also causing a stir up on a spiritual level, because it's like knowing something but inwardly feeling not worthy, or feeling worthy for it but knowing how you went about and treated something. And this could just be business. Fearless love and storms. Yeah, this could, I knew it was about love, but I like testing my intuition. Um, Somebody could have wore a mask about something and genuinely love something, which is also causing a stir up on a spiritual level, because it's like not feeling worthy, or feeling worthy but not pursuing it due to your physical stirring up with your spiritual. But having fearless love for it, viewing it as it's very sacred, but it's a lot of storms around you, and you could be like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Instead of taking the storms and realizing that it's molding you to be worthy for this blessing. It's molding you to take that journey, to take that path. Because it's like having feelings on a spiritual level for something, but your physical, you're wearing a mask. Mini mask. God split as personalities. It's 6 different masks, 7, one on the ground. Or wearing a mask and afraid of how it's going to view you due to you wearing a mask. So then when you try to actually be your authentic self, it's like, that's not you. All right, your willpower. Your willpower, spirit. But it's like wanting to reap harvest too, but how you going to reap harvest with something that you're wearing a mask with? And you could potentially be creating storms. But if that's not genuinely the case, it's just storms happening for you, not to you. Okay, spirits, your willpower. I don't know. It's like this energy is very hidden. And if not hidden, it's like it really don't express itself. Grounding. Yeah, somebody here, you're tapping more into your power, your willpower, your higher self, due to grounding yourself and just doing more things that's healthy for you spiritually, so you can protect your intuition and, tap into your highest potential. Your willpower. Somebody, you've been living out loud and just being yourself. It's like it's like the opposite of somebody. Somebody's living out loud, being themselves, and then somebody is like wearing a mask and afraid of how people, the world, or how you view you. Being your authentic self is like, do you view you operating out of emotions as you're weak? As the world's going to beat you up? It's how do you view you? Because that's how the world's going to view you. But if I put on a mask to the world so I can fit in and, just give into society norms, I'm not being true to me. I saw this clip with Nipsey Hussle, and he was like, would you rather be at war with the world and at peace with yourself, or at peace with the world and at war with yourself? This is the energy of at peace with the world but at war with themselves due to not being self. So it's causing this inner turmoil on a spiritual level. It's causing this inner turmoil within self due to not being self, not being true to self. Somebody here with this grounded energy and tapping into your higher self, activating the higher self, you are reaping a lot of celestial. You are in celestial alignment. You are in alignment with where you're going and what your calling is. Divine lineage. You're reaping what you were destined to reap. Good juju. I'm telling you, somebody is on good karma, But you living in this good karma is teaching other people how to rack up themselves good karma instead of doing what they were misled to do, doing what they were taught to do. I don't have to get that dog eat dog energy to win in life. No, the real winning is actually doing good by self, doing good by other people, not doing bad to people, and then reaping that bad shit and feeling like that's normal to do. 2027. You're so protected, threats can't approach your energetic field. Somebody here, you're very protected. Threats can't. Let's chill. Hashtag guy. That's a song. Um, let's chill and let's settle down. Hi, Auntie Trish. You let go. We're proud of you. Somebody here, you really let go of things that just was no longer serving you, which is also bringing you into alignment and not allowing these things to come back into your energy because you healed the aspect of yourself. Is like a piece of you holding on to something, but actually healing up. So you're not holding on to that energy. 2112 to 211. We come from an ancient bloodline. A very ancient bloodline. New love adores you. Somebody is dealing with new love, and your new love adores the fuck out of you. Or you're going to have a new love that come in, and they're going to adore you. You take up for the underdog. Ancestors kicking asses and taking names. Hello. So your ancestors giving ancestors at war with your ex paradigm. Okay, spirit. The collective. Somebody here, you really let go of something that's like healing that aspect and actually forgiving and moving forward. And realizing, okay, this person wears masks with me every time they come around. You're not being your authentic self. If I'm being my authentic self, I'm not going to want something that's not being authentic to their self. Not being true to themselves, afraid of what other people will think. It's like a leader can't be with the follower because it eventually will create resentment within the follower due to not knowing self and not being confident within self. It can create a hater. No more losses, straight to a winning season for sure. Yeah, somebody here, you winning in, or you're coming into the season of winning. No more losses. You could have went through a lot of different losses, but that was also creating this concrete path for you to walk this way and learn to choose self in situations that's no longer serving you. To reap your blessings with the right people around you instead of the wrong crowd. Thank you, Spirit. Gift can hear ancestors talking to you, telepathic communication. Yeah, I did a reading. I just didn't upload it. But somebody ancestors is fucking funny, okay? They was on my neck. And I was saying like it dawned on me. I'm like, I don't even fucking talk like this. So that's for somebody. You've accepted the truth for what it is. Like I said, didn't I say something about accepting the truth? It's like seeing the truth for what it is and not being manipulated on a spiritual level. That's that protecting that intuition. It's like, okay, something can call you back in and its intentions are just genuinely not pure with you. But it's like, okay, am I going to self or am I going to go down the same manipulative path? Somebody diabetic diet. Somebody's a diabetic here and you're on a diabetic diet. Tarot break now. Somebody, you've been watching too much tarot. You need to take a break. Same dog, new tricks. Didn't I say it's that same manipulative ass energy and like, you know what? I'm choosing me, like I'm cool. I'd rather take the new love journey, heal up until new love comes in instead of constantly putting myself in the same cycle on repeat. So somebody here, you realize that something is just the same dog just doing new tricks on you, finding new ways to try to manipulate you and maneuver into your life when it don't have genuine intentions because it's wearing a fucking mask. You're chosen as fuck, stop denying it. Your life show it. You didn't have a hard life for no reason. You're chosen as fuck, you need to stop denying this. Went from underdog to successful. Period. Somebody's a winch. Or this winch, you chose dark. You chose your side. That was somebody ancestors that was out of that reading that I did. I picked up on the fucking word winch, and I'm like, who talks like? I'll upload it, and I'm like, who talks like this? Who the fuck ancestors is this? They winch. They was calling somebody a winch because they was mad somebody was with a winch. Take it how it resonate. Only you know if that's your ancestors. They're just real cutthroat and honest. So somebody could have chose darkness and they was trying to reel you to the dark and play these same tricks on you. The battle is won. Yes. Mediterranean diet. Somebody's on a regular diet, so you eat the protein, fruit, vegetable, starch diet. You're the big dog spiritually. Now you see your powers. Now you see your powers. Somebody, you see your potential and you see your powers and you see that you were the big dog. People wanted to keep you beneath them because they didn't want you to see your fullest potential spiritually. No more victim mentality. Take your power back. Somebody here is in a victim winch. Okay. Somebody's in a victim mentality and spirit is like, take your motherfucking power back. Don't be in this victim mentality because that's how people have power over you. So somebody is seeing somebody is the same dog, just doing different tricks to try to reel them in. Lay down with dirty dogs, you get fleas. Yeah, same dog. Want to roam the street. Why deal with that? 2626 on the clock. Angel number. If you know that's not what you want, why deal with it? Understood self to overstood mission. Yeah, you understood yourself to overstand your mission. It's like knowing, okay, this is not what I want. This is genuinely not for me. So why do I keep walking down the same path? Instead of doing that, knowing that I get the same results. Knowing that somebody's constantly trying to make a demonstration of how they can manipulate me on a spiritual level, but I know this intuitively. Why would I keep taking that same path and same approach? Now you see why everything played out the way it did. Now you see why your life was hard. Now you see why everything played out the way it did, so you can understand manipulation. And when you see that demon, you know that demon, you won't walk that way. Because you can't be naive to something that you know. Viral worldwide, touch billions of souls, fulfilling your calling. Somebody here, you're going to go viral worldwide. You're going to touch billions of souls, fulfilling your destiny. Creating new timelines and portals. Yeah. Somebody here, you're growing spiritually. And there's no more denying that. You're seeing everything manifest into fruition. You're seeing your power. You're seeing your potential. Intentions manifesting rapidly. Didn't I say somebody here, you're seeing your manifestation coming into fruition? And this was a test for self. It's like, are you going to pick self or are you going to stay naive to the fact of somebody consistently playing with you? My phone on 10. If it does end up dying, I'll put it on charger and get back on. Yoga, meditation, affirmations. You're tapping into your higher self, or you're being called to do more of this. Ancestors kicking asses and taking names. I'm telling you, they've been kicking asses and taking names. It's giving ancestors at war. Knocking two birds out with one stone. Yeah. Choosing self and healing. You knocking two birds out with one stone instead of staying stuck and being one of them birds that get knocked out with the stone. Protection rituals. Somebody here been tapping into their higher self and doing more protection rituals. I love this. Tearing a new ass. Somebody is getting their ass tore up. Now that you chose self. Intermittent fasting. Somebody's been fasting for some days and then eating a detox diet. Your words are highly valued spiritually. Somebody, you see your power. You see that your words are valued on a spiritual level. It's like spiritual judge energy. Your ancestors take your words very lightly. The divine do is due to having that logical, being in balance with self and knowing self. So then you're making choices out of a logical approach. What's overstood ain't gotta be explained. I'm telling you. Somebody got fast cash coming, or somebody could be making fast cash, and it was a choice. It's like, are you going to take the fast cash route, or are you going to climb your way to the top? Okay. Low carb diet. Diamond in the rough. Ancestors at war. I'm telling you, somebody here, you made the right decision. Choosing self was the right decision. You got to understand when you're the fucking trophy. you're a trophy. So like competition battling for spot, that when you realize that you are the trophy, you possess so much within self. Why would I put myself back in the same cycle knowing I'm going to be manipulated? Knowing, okay, you know how to hurt me, okay? You see that didn't hurt me, so now you're aiming to hurt me more. Self-love, loud as fuck. Didn't I say choosing self? I love this. Your self-love is loud as fuck. Discipline took you far. Somebody here, you have discipline on a spiritual, mental, and physical level. So it took you far. You didn't give in to baits. You didn't give in to certain temptations. New divine counterpart destined. You're going to have a new divine counterpart come in because the one you were destined with went karmic on you. And that could have been the same dog, new tricks, trying to reel you back in, and they ass went karmic on you. It's like betrayal or whatever the case may be. You have a new divine counterpart coming in. 3104, 21, 22, 21. Accept the truth. Play dumb, knew all. Intentions manifesting rapidly. You played dumb to this shit, but you knew all. Or you played dumb to these betrayals. You played dumb to a lot of different things, but you knew everything intuitively, which is why you accepted the truth for what it is. And then somebody here, you need to accept the truth about something. Come to the truth about certain things. 31, 35, 22, 21 still. Let's chill, guy. Hi, Auntie Trish. You're so protected, threats can't approach your energetic field. Yeah. People can't send dark magic and do all that shit to you because you're so protected and you're tapping more into your higher self. You healed the aspect of self that was holding on. So it's like, how can you attack me? Two, somebody's in alignment. You are people's test. If dark or light, gonna collect. Ultimate choice is theirs. Yeah, people. That's why some people see you in lower seasons. People see you in different seasons. To divine want to see how they're gonna treat you face value. Without nothing. How are they gonna treat you face value? Which deterred their karma. It could have been they could have did so many people wrong, or they genuinely have a good heart and they reap a lot of divine gifts. But if you have ill intentions and you treat somebody like this face value, how would you treat a gift that the divine sends you? So divine sends you in people's lives and they dictate their own karma by their own actions that they take. New levels, new good fortune. I didn't want to say devils. I don't like saying that. Somebody here, rapid clientele. If you got a business, you finna reap a lot of clients. Like, you finna just win in life. Like, that crying season is over. That hurting season is over. Yes, still evolve. You can always still grow. But the battles that you went through that were, they feel like they were just depleting. Sit in to harm you. You gotta understand, these people chose darkness, and that ain't got nothing to do with you personally. Let them stay on the side that they chose. You cannot force nobody to grow. You can't force them to elevate. And somebody, you accepted that truth for what it was, but somebody 33 on the clock needs to accept that miracles are miracles so you can go into your divine blessings. Dunkin' diet. Started from the bottom, now we here. I'm telling you, somebody you finna fucking win. You gonna remember the hardship when you're in your blessed season, your winning season. You're gonna remember how you had to climb to the top to get where you at. Like, that was just to humble you. That was to make sure, okay, when I do get this blessing, I'm not gonna fumble it. I'm not gonna fuck it off. I'm not gonna spend it on the wrong shit. I'm not gonna invest into the wrong things. I'm gonna invest into self. I'm gonna invest into things that genuinely matter. It's gonna take me far instead of investing into things that's draining me, leeching off of me, depleting me. These blessings that you about to reap, you're gonna remember why you're gonna understand why everything played out the way it did. Somebody, yeah, you need to accept the truth. Maybe you need to accept that these people chose darkness. Somebody here, you have a kid and the spirit baby is here. You have a kid and it's one of your ancestors. Chakras aligned or have spirit babies. Somebody here, your chakras are aligned. Somebody heart. Work on your heart chakra. Thunder strikes before lightning. Hashtag creating tower moments. So yeah, it's a lot of towers hitting people's lives, but they genuinely chose a side. And like I said, that just don't got nothing to do with you. Like, you learned that, okay, I can't control others. I can only control myself. So what can I do to better myself? What can I do to take my power back in a situation? Or somebody, you're giving too much of your power away by not accepting the truth for what it is. You're not accepting that this person is the same dog doing same dog, new tricks, finding new ways to manipulate you, maneuver in your life. You're not accepting the truth for what it is. But somebody has accepted it and healed and moving forward in life. Carnivore diet and a protein diet. Spirit, a couple more of this and then I'm gonna change my deck. Turn that page. Somebody is not accepting the truth. You're holding on to same old stories. You're in love with a person's potential, not who they are in front of you. You're not turning the page due to you being in love with what you potentially see them as. You take up for the underdog. Somebody, you take up for the underdog, and that could have been a test for you. Vegetarian, can't beat them, join them. They're gonna try to. Your past is gonna try to resurface because they realize that they can't beat you, so they're gonna try to join you. So like, try to take a motherfucker down energetically and then try to join them. What? Take it how it resonates. That's why I say you don't invest into the wrong shit. Intentions manifesting rapidly. Yeah. Somebody's in spiritual jail, or just people could be going through a lot of spiritual judgment, which is also dictating their karma. Or it could be somebody here I'm talking to. Take it how it resonates. Play them new world. Vision board manifesting rapidly. Somebody got a vision board. Miracles on miracles. Baby. Weight Watchers. Hey, Auntie Shauna. Somebody could be doing Weight Watchers. Fast cash, yoga, meditation. Or somebody gonna be reaping a lot of fast cash. No more poverty. Yeah, you finna start seeing all your blessings coming into fruition. I love that for you. Vegan diet. Oh, okay. Vision board manifesting rapidly. So you're gonna have your past is trying to energetically come back to see if it's okay. To join you because they can't beat you. Energetically, you're too strong. Or they're reaping what they put out and now they're like, you know what? It wasn't so bad over there after all, but you already made the conscious decision to move on. Riding on your high horse, somebody riding on a high horse, and you're going to reap a lot of fast cash. Or shit, this new season, you're going to be riding on your motherfucking high horse. You are people's test. If dark or light, going to collect. Ultimate choice is theirs. Yeah. Ancestors at war. Didn't I say it's giving ancestors at war? No more victim mentality. You took your power back. I love this for you guys. Flexitarian diet. That's where you eat seafood. No red meat. No pink meat, I mean. Embodying the storms they put you through. Yeah, a lot of people is reaping that shit. Anything else, Spirit? So somebody here, you're going into a complete different timeline, complete different portal. You jump portals, you create them. Like, you're gonna remember the downfalls. I'm so happy for you, collective. Like, if nobody told you, I'm proud of you. You came very far, and it's like knowing what you went through to get what you got. That's that humbling moment. Didn't take the bait. Temptation, you passed. Somebody didn't go towards temptation. You chose self. Zone diet. Played dumb. Knew all. You chose self. It's like, I already know what you want. I'm cool. Turn that page. Somebody needs to face the truth. New love adores you. Somebody is in new love. Looks can be deceiving. So yeah, it was looking real peachy and creamy with temptation, but you didn't take that route. You chose self. And I love that for you, collective. Low carb diet. You chose light. No demonic entity sources can be light. Yeah, you mastered demons sent to teach lessons. No more demons. No more poverty. Ah. Remember, spiritual key told you finna win. This is for the people that chose light. You mastered these demons and actually did the healing work. to go towards the light, to create that heaven on earth. You don't have to die to get heaven on earth. Heaven and hell is a mentality, literally. If I'm in the hell mentality, my surroundings is going to be hell. If I'm in the heaven mentality and the way I approach storms and different things, of course, it's going to be heaven on earth. And since you approach your storms with a heaven mentality and you're like, you know what? Shit, this is happening. What can I learn from this? How can I heal this aspect of myself? You're going to start reaping them blessings. I had a dream of me dancing in rain, and I brought a whole community into the rain. It was like this girl, she was trying to bully me in the beginning of my dream, right? She was trying to bully me. And I took the higher role. I was the bigger person in my dream. 40, 44, 444 could be significant. You're very fucking protected. And then I went out into the rain. And it was like, I'm like, let's just go out there and have a block party and dance. I didn't even know it was raining. But I went out to the rain and I just started dancing. And I brought so many people into the rain. Because it's like people was with her hating. And then they like, let me see about her. And they came into the hallway because I was talking to a girl. She was going through something and I was just helping her through her storm. And I'm like, and then the audience in the hallway got more crowded. And I just went outside. I'm like, let's just go outside and have a little block party. And I was just dancing in the rain, happy. Dancing at peace. And I brought more people into the rain with me. And then I went back in and got my daughter because I didn't want her to get sick. Being a mom in Dreamfield and shit. in other realms, and my cat. But I looked up the meaning of dancing in the rain. That means a windfall of blessings. So you could have led people into their paradise on earth. All right, Spirit. Can you give me a couple cards out of this? Thank you. Learn, enjoy art and music. Somebody here, you like art. You could like music, or you gain a lot of wisdom through art and music. Or you could be very fucking wise. Because the card is called wisdom. Purpose, attunement, vision, quest. Somebody, you have a vision, you want a mission, and you only see that. You are walking in your path and purpose here. 29, 23. And you're learning as you go. Your wisdom is taught through experience. Learning when to be the student and learning when to be the leader. Looking back, moving forward. And I say somebody need to accept the truth for what it is, because you're looking back trying to move forward. Accept the truth. Somebody here, you let go of a situation, but somebody didn't let go. Fair victimization. Somebody, you looking back, 24, 34, 19, and 8. Divine masculine. You looking back at something, but it's also putting you in a fear mentality and making you be the victim in situations you should be taking your power in. Like a lot of the shit I went through, I put myself there wholeheartedly. That's why I don't blame nobody for my storms. I don't blame nobody for the type of people I was picking. Because after I seen the truth, I stayed. Yeah? So somebody here, you need to take your power back in situations, because it's penetrating your growth from moving forward. Where you're stuck in the past instead of the present and actually appreciating the blessings that you have in the present. Darkness to light. Gotta embody that dark to get that light, baby. So somebody could just genuinely be going through darkness and reflecting back on the past, but don't stay in the past because it's stopping you from moving forward. And it's making you victimize yourself and put yourself in a fear mentality. Life force and communication. Your ancestors are communicating with you, or you're a force to be reckoned with. That's why they've been trying to resurface to join you, because they realize they can't beat you. Releasing constraints. Yeah, releasing these things that had you tied to your past. And this don't even necessarily have to be a person tied to your past self. Acknowledging, okay, I grew from this person, but how can I continue to grow by yearly, by weekly, by day? Instead of staying stuck to who I used to be. That's why sometimes you can't be around people that only see you as the past you and don't see you as the person that you are in front of them, because they're going to overlook a lot due to them only seeing you in that narrow-minded view. where it's stopping you from growing because you're tying yourself to these people that's tying you to your own past. When that's not you anymore. I grew past that. Or I'm growing out of that, okay? Letting go, cleansing, and receiving. Somebody here, you just been letting go, going through a spiritual a purification on a spiritual level, and letting go of things, letting go of the outcome, just letting go and letting the divine, letting go and living in the moment, expressing gratitude and being happy and content with where you are as of right now and where you're headed. The power to give and receive. Somebody here, you be given, but you also receive. Or you're realizing the power behind giving and receiving. The things that you gave out with pure intentions, and then you bump into a person, you genuinely need something, and they have pure intentions with you. I had to happen to me where, I don't know, I just always been a giver. If I saw somebody didn't have it, I helped them if I got it. That's just always been my heart, you know? That's why the past could be you're going into a winning season, because I didn't say that for no reason. Somebody could have the heart of giving your last, but now you won't invest into the wrong things and give your last to the wrong things of people that intent was to use you. I don't do things with the intention of getting things back in return. If I do it, I do it. It's just that. I'm not doing it with the intention of, I'm going to do this for you, you need to do this for me. No. If I did it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have that type of heart, and now you knowing everybody don't deserve that heart. I need to be more sacred with my heart, be more sacred with myself, my personality. Not even like personality. Live out loud, be yourself, yes, but being sacred with the company that you keep. Here we go. But that's what I was saying. And one day I just didn't. I checked my card. I had the money on it for it, but it kept the fucking declining in the store. And I said, okay, fuck it, just never mind. And a lady got what I needed from me. But I always been a giver. That's just always been me. So you're seeing the seeds that you planted manifest. Check it how it resonates. Wrong deck. Yeah, somebody here, you reaping good ass karma. Somebody could have went the wrong way, and that's why they're not accepting the truth for what it is. Or it's just not wanting to face yourself and not wanting to face that lower aspect of yourself. That it's not allowing you to accept certain truths for what it is, due to you not wanting to face self. And face, how did I put myself here? Psychic abilities and future vision. Somebody here, you're very fucking psychic. And you're having a lot of visions about the future, or you're visualizing your future so it can manifest. Fear, removing obstacles. Yes, somebody, you're in this fearless ass energy. You're removing obstacles as you go. You're tapping more into your intuition. You're becoming way more grounded. You're reaping your divine inheritance. Like, you're just gonna be winning. And you being in this fearless energy, being in that fear energy was creating blockages too. The chakras that you have that actually blocks a chakra. I can't remember which one. So operating out of this fearless energy is removing them obstacles. It's like fear is a fucking illusion. It's projected onto you as a kid. The longer I stay there, the more you have control of me and my purpose and where I'm going. No. I'm going to step out of that circle and operate out of my authentic self. So somebody here, you're realizing looks can be deceiving. Everything that glitters isn't gold. I'm not going to take somebody, you passed your temptation test. And I love that. You didn't go towards temptation. You chose self. And then somebody here went towards temptation and don't want to accept the truth for what it is, or don't want to accept that you went towards temptation. Just don't want to accept certain truths about self or about certain decisions that you did make. But I'm proud of you. And just take your journey by day. It's not a race. It's not a marathon. Take your journey by day, and you too shall win in life. You too shall win. Okay, collective. I love that for you guys. I love that energy. And I wouldn't wish that. I mean, I would wish that on anybody. I just want to see y'all doing better. I don't get in y'all ass for no reason. I just genuinely want to see y'all doing better than the person that you were. Nothing's a competition. Somebody could just be sitting in something and not accepting the truth, and that's why you let go. That's why the tower is just hidden, because it's like, if you don't want to accept the truth, you want to see the truth for what it is. Turn that page. Because this person's a witch. Somebody, you need to accept the truth. Let go. When a person's not meant to be with you, you will know. When a person's not meant to be with you, it'll keep crashing. Self-love, loud as fuck. Somebody, you are on your self-love journey. You just taking better care of yourself. Investing into your physical self and your spiritual self, your mental self. Because you come from a royal bloodline. You could have been a king or queen in your past life. There's somebody, you have ancient Egyptian ancestors. You have ancient, you come from an ancient bloodline. Spirit practitioner of the light. Somebody here's your practitioner of the light. I love that. You could be here watching. Spiritual practitioner of the light. Intentions manifesting rapidly. Okay, one more spirit. Somebody not letting you go, but you let go. Yeah, you can hear your ancestors talking to you on a telepathically communication level. Okay, one more to close out. Yoga, meditation, moving loose, tighten up. Out the X paradigm in your Y paradigm. Somebody here, you're out of that X paradigm, that karmic paradigm. Regular diet, walked into own demise. Last year, somebody walked into their own demise and you could eat like a regular diet type shit, like protein, vegetable, fruit. What is it? Starch, meat, yoga and meditation. Lastly, spirit. Lastly, you master demons sent to teach lessons. No moments. Yeah, no more hurting. I love this. Somebody could be called to detox. Could be diabetic. All right, I'm out. My spiritual gang, love, namaste, and I'm about this bitch. Mwah. If you want to book a reading, my information will be in the description box. If you want to order a reversal oil, information is in the description box. Other than that, I'm finna get up out of here. I do love you guys, and I'm so, so happy for you. Like, congratulations, collective. You did it. You passed your test. In my other reading I didn't upload, it said masculines was being tested. So some masculines stay in the X and some move forward to that Y. I'm happy for you. Or feminines. Confirmation. So I could be talking to a feminine. I'm just genuinely happy for you, and just know that it was all worth it for a reason. 52:52 on the clock. Okay, I'm out. Mwah.